The machine which I gotta say now, who the machine which raced at the Le Mans 24-hour and also WEC as well. These cars are the greatest legend of a time. Two of them is Audi, and one of them is in this top screen right there. I gotta talk about them later. I gotta say, and another car we gotta yes, I certainly just appeared. This thing, I just make the Daihatsu Shirei Tomato appear as well. Yeah, this I summoned the cars. If you check on the Instagram, you notice I put the Ruby-chan. Hi, Nani Gaski, and also the Gran Turismo set, the original Gran Turismo as well. Respectively, these cars race in the WEC and also 24, and also like I said WEC, and also compete on 24-hour Le Mans as well. These cars, you probably know two manufacturers as well. Audi, which is the dominated diesel machine, and the Porsche. Yeah, you may notice Porsche is also racing in Le Mans as well. And these cars, you probably notice the LMP1. Yeah, LMP1 cars. Now you're probably thinking, what Voiceplan Dutch Technique? It means lead free technology in German. And actually, yeah, I play Need for Speed to 2010. You probably noticed it. The one car you probably noticed actually two of the Le Mans race car are, I gotta say, Le Mans is a WEC, which is a WEC World Endurance Championship car. Two of them are pretty much legendary in Audi's history book, and well, several of them are the R8, R10, R15, and R18. Well, four of them actually, but we have two of them. Yeah, two of them. I'm pretty sure you guys thinking about Audi, the R18, right? Yeah, the R18. Well, two of them are pretty much identical, but I pretty much in the same name. But we're gonna talk about the first of these things as well. This is the Peugeot's top contenders. Well, not Peugeot contender, I say. The Peugeot's top rivals of the Audi R18 TDI. If you don't know what a TDI means, this is a diesel power machine. Yeah, this is a diesel racing car. You probably noticed is the Audi R18, the legendary car which is competed 24-hour Le Mans, dominating on Le Mans as well, and also pretty much the most anticipating machine ever. Yeah, you probably noticed the Audi's most cars is diesel. Yeah, most consumers car mostly diesel as well. And another thing about the R18, it's a diesel engine. Yeah, it is a diesel powered machine which is competing on the 24 hours of Le Mans as well. And another thing is from the roots from the Audi R8 race car with petrol and then changed to the diesel powered R10, and then on R15. Wait, is it R15? I didn't remember that much. Wait, I didn't remember that much. Is it R15? I didn't remember that much. But the R8, R10, R15, R18. I believe they're four. Right? I was remember. This car, you probably noticed. This is one of the top machine ever. Yeah, one of the top machine ever, which is competing 24-hour Le Mans. And another thing is, this is a monstrous torque machine. Well, this thing is big against the Peugeot. Peugeot has a 908. Audi have an R series race car as well. In competed on the LMP1, this is the only one of the diesel powered car. Well, Audi mostly race on the diesel. Don't be fooled about it, which is it dominated on the Le Mans with the diesel as well. This particular car, the powertrain as well. The 3.7 liter V6 twin turbocharged diesel engine. Yeah, this is diesel. Diesel engines are pretty much the most highest torque. Yeah, if you don't know, the thing about the diesel engine, even though they have a less power, but the torque figure is bigger. And the advantage of the diesel one is the torque figure. This one, Audi claim is a 532 horsepower and also 900 Newton meters of torque. Yes, I said it already. These things with diesel power machine is the biggest advantage of it is a torque figure. 900 Newton meters of torque. And one thing about this car, 900 kilograms of weight. Yeah, this is a car number two. I really know this for this car number two of the LMP1. This car number one. I remember people said car number one also it crashed heavily damaged on the 12 hour one. I believe the second car of this one. This is the car number two. I believe the car number one it crashed on the Le Mans. I remember that I saw that on the internet. This only came with the Audi Sport Team Yours. Yeah, Yours or yours. Let me know in the comments. And also the pretty much expensive 3 million. Yeah, it is the most expensive one. I gotta say this is the same price as the GR010. Yeah, if you don't know GR010, I don't want to say that, but because I want to talk about the Audi and also for Porsche. This car, even with the 3 million, this thing is pretty much monster as well. Literally does. Now this car, not just it came out within the 2011, the R18 it came out in 2011. This one has a Revolution version of it. The later version on it, smaller but even bigger displacement. Yeah, even though it has a less horsepower. And this is the one of it. This is a redesigned version of the Audi R18, and also this is the debut on the 2015. Not on the season, the end of the finish of the WEC season. This is a redesigned version of the R18, and also this is a diesel power. It is a diesel machine which dominated on the racing thing as well. And the R18, this is a more lighter and also less torque and less power as well, and pretty much the more powerful. And also they have a hybrid system, equipped with a hybrid system. Yeah, this is equipped with a hybrid system. You probably noticed this car not just a pretty much in less power, but even as best sounding is even though it has quite a lot of this is pretty much the most powerful thing ever, and also the redesign. Everything is quite a lot of change. This one, the R18 here, it's pretty much a change the whole thing. They put it on a lot of time and effort to redesign even faster car as well. And another thing about the R18, this is one of the 24 hours of Le Mans on racer as well. Yeah, one of the WEC car as well. The engine of this car is bigger displacement than the old R18 TDI 2011 version. Yeah, which is the I talked about earlier. This one here, the R18, is a 4-liter twin turbocharged V6 engine. Yeah, twin turbocharged V6 engine as well. And also one thing, 506 horsepower. 506 horsepower, 852 Newton meters of torque, 875 kilograms as well. This is a 15 kilograms lighter than the older R18. Yeah, 875 kilograms of weight. And also, yeah, it is diesel. This is one of the top diesel machine ever. And basically you have the number 7 and number 8. I'm pretty sure you guys kind of thinking, wait, are you sure you're probably thinking about the number 7 and number 8. What's the difference? The name? Okay, the number contender, I believe. The number contender of the machine. Yeah, I pretty much, yeah. This one here, this was Audi's to return to the West in South to take the top prize of 2016 FIA World Endurance Championship. The particular iteration of the R18 was a hybrid racer. This is a hybrid version as well. The original R18 I talked about earlier is a non-hybrid version. And as well, the mid-mounted turbocharged 4-liter diesel engine. Yeah, the 4-liter twin turbocharged diesel engine and highly powered electric motor in front. The version here was by Audi Sport Team Heroes, and the second place on the Manufacturers Championship in 2016 season. This is the second place on the Manufacturers season. I believe the Porsche dominated as well in 2016, and also Toyota's M-Builder, which is a newer chassis as well. Well, I'm gonna talk about that car later, or maybe Sunday. But this car, the R18, you probably noticed, this is one of the Le Mans racing machine as well, and also WEC. I wanted something about WEC. Yeah, this is one of the race on the WEC as well. One thing costs 1 million. Yeah, it's pretty much cheaper than the normal the R18 TDI. This is the R18 in original, the R18 2016 version. This is a redesigned version. Yeah, it costed 1 million. You're probably thinking about, wait, are you sure this thing also racing in Le Mans? Yes, it also racing in Le Mans. This car pretty much in 9 years old, not gonna lie. Yes, I sure about it. Now you're probably thinking about the Porsche machine racing car, which is you probably know the name Carrera GT, 911 Turbo, 911 GT3 RS, 911 GT3R, and many more. And also the 911 RSR. Yeah, I always want to. I always want to talk about it as well. And another car we talked about it. One, the Le Mans racer also competed on the WEC, and also it's a pretty much different power plant, and also pretty much powerful as well. Yeah, not that powerful, but it was dominating as well. This is the Porsche's one of the greatest car of all time, and also the top tier of the LMP1 car. The Porsche 919 Hybrid. Yes, this is a 919 Hybrid racing car. They race on the 24 hour of Le Mans, and also WEC. This car is pretty much different in story. This is not a diesel power. This is a petrol power engine, and yeah, it's a petrol power and also hybrid. Yeah, it is a hybrid as well. It has the electric motors and also everything. This car also competed on one of the prestigious of all time, the WEC, and also 24 hour of Le Mans. Another thing about this car, you're probably thinking, wait, the engine of the way. I gotta talk about it later. Another thing is this particular Porsche 918 Hybrid. You're probably thinking the 911 RSR in the racing history, and also the all time the greatest of all. The 962, yeah, it followed the road the 962 prototype as well. This car is kind of pretty much the most monstrous thing ever. It's one of the greatest machine of all, and also it will have a less power than the Audi, and also less torque. But the difference on this thing is the powertrain on this car. The engine on this thing is pretty much different, but it's pretty much unique as well. 2-liter V4. Yeah, 2-liter V4 engine. Yeah, turbocharged V4. I say 2-liter V4 or turbocharged engine, not the inline 4, the V4. Yeah, you're probably thinking about V4. Is that the old motorcycle? Is it the same one as a motorcycle or style engine? This is a bigger one. The motorcycle, mostly I know, the Ducati Panigale is a one over about 1000 cc. But this one here, the 919 Hybrid, was 2-liter V4 engine. The only one which is the smallest displacement, not a V8, is a V4 engine. The only V4 in the category on this thing. And another thing is 500 horsepower, 518 newton meters of torque. Yeah, 518 newton meters of torque. 875 kilograms, and also competing on the WEC as well. This one has a kind of number 2 and number 1. The only thing that I just realized is the name was different. A different driver's name. Yeah, it is. And that costs 3 million. Yo, it's 3 million. Every modern day WEC car is over 3 million. And as well, I wish one thing: the Valkyrie, the hypercar in this game. I know the road version in this game already, the WEC version, but this thing pretty much you need power plant as well. It is. I've already okay. The one thing is I already bought one of these things as well. Now people are gonna think it when the race on the WEC took it mostly around the world. Yes, it is around the world actually. What you're gonna first do is the R18 is the iconic track in the world. 24 hours of Le Mans, the Circuit de la Sarre. It is. The Circuit de la Sarre always be the one of the greatest circuit of all time. And also, pioneer of motorsport as well. It is. I'm not joking, I should say. So, let's get started anyway. For context, this car engine has the flat plane engine and flat plane crankshaft. Yeah, and also four-wheel drive. Yeah, I almost forgot that. Anyway, so this particular Porsche is pretty. You probably noticed it has a best sounding engine and also 7 gears as well. And for another context, Audi has 6 gears. And Porsche, you're probably thinking, well, they have quite a lot racing pedigree as well. Yeah, Porsche pedigrees on the racing pedigree on it, mostly DNA is racing, and also one of the rally Dakar as well. And another thing about the 990 hybrid, it also have an Evo version, the 990 hybrid Evo. Oh, and also set on a record on the Nürburgring as well. Yeah, Nürburgring. No joke actually. If you search the 990 hybrid in Nürburgring record, you may notice about it. And another thing about the 990 hybrid race car, this is car number 2. You're probably thinking about it win on the Le Mans as well. If I correct me if I'm wrong. Wait. My clockwise are they're pretty much it. I have no idea. I noticed it. I recorded it at night time, and no wonder it has and also it has a digital clock as well. And this thing, carbon fiber body, 875 kilos, most cars can have that time, and also the Audi and Toyota also have the 875 kilos as well, and also the mostly cars on the group LMP1 mostly hybrid system as well. The LMP2 mostly had the best sounding engine as well. Yeah, I know this has a V8 best engine V8. You may notice it as well. You're probably thinking the Audi R18, the one of the greatest car of all time. Yeah, I know it's a diesel power. Yeah, it's a diesel and also hybrid as well and four-wheel drive. Yeah, I just noticed it has a map on it. Yeah, okay, I didn't notice it at all. But okay, the racing car on the Audi mostly, and also this is four-wheel drive as well. Well, yeah, the Audi's biggest pedigree is the Quattro, which is a rally car as well, which is WRC. And another thing about this particular R18, the engine on the 4-liter twin turbocharged V6 diesel engine. And don't be fooled, diesel car on the 24-hour Le Mans, mostly one on that was Audi's here as well. I believe R8 has a petrol engine, I believe. If the diesel the race on the 2006 using R10 and then the R15 as well. Now the crazy part about the R18, this is a redesigned version as well. You're probably thinking about the Audi race on the WEC, the one of the last R8, the last diesel powered machine. Yeah, except one of them actually. And also another thing, this car, the legendary status on it, this thing has the most powerful diesel car ever, and also won a Le Mans on 24-hour Le Mans as well, and also this one's second on the construction. The second place is manufacturer's championship of the WEC. Yeah, it is. You probably noticed about it. And another car that I talk about, this particular car, the R18, this one here, not just the dominate on the racetrack, they also dominate the engine as well. Yeah, the diesel engine. Notice. The R18, the original R18, this is the most iconic as well, with the diesel power and also 3.7 liter twin turbo V6 diesel. And this thing is quite torquey, 800 and 900 newton meters of torque. Yeah, the advantage of the diesel powered cars, mostly I gotta say, even though it has a low power, but the torque figure, massive. It's big actually. The biggest advantage on the diesel power is a torque figure. Even though it has quite a lot of engine, and these days have quite a machine, it has a Le Mans. I said Le Mans. Most of the cars are consumption cars, mostly the Audis. Audi mostly the most successful, the most best-selling car back in the day was the diesel power as well. And you're probably thinking, yes, it is a diesel power. Yes. And if you remember the Audi back in the day, they put a V12 engine on the Q7. No joking. As well. The over 2-ton machine in with the 6-liter twin turbocharged V12 diesel engine, 483 horsepower and up to 1,000 newton meters of torque. This thing is even less horsepower, but it more power, but less torque. But this thing, I'm pretty okay with it. Okay, this is the most iconic car of all time, including the R18 and the 919 hybrid as well. So okay, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 and any other video on this channel, be sure to smash a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and stuff, Hoyolat, and TikTok. Link in the description box below. See you guys in the next video. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.